Our very next contestant for the dogs that barked. I think this was pretty much expected, but it was still great to see and great to come on, Mikey. Let's be serious. I didn't. I'll be honest. I didn't watch any of that table tennis. I don't even know who won the table tennis. If you did, then please announce it in the comment section. But I'll give them a shout out and my honorable mention. Um,
I honestly think USA did.
oh, that would be awesome. So shout out to Team USA. We won table tennis. I know I love table tennis myself, but I don't think I would be in that competition. I might have gotten smoked in the very first round. So I'll be honest about it.
Anthony Edwards was right there, sitting front row. He was tuned in.
My guy, Ant, representing unlike Noah Laos. But then again, um, this team I think was without a doubt, it was the favorite to go in, but it wasn't easy. Had a very close game against South Sudan in the exhibition game. Didn't blow out a lot of teams like they were expected to, because they were expected to beat South Sudan by 30 and only won it by a point or two, thanks to a game winning shot by Kevin Durant. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I just said the guy's name, so you know I'm talking about Team USA men's basketball, led by LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. Um, these guys were the scoring leaders for Team USA. Steph Curry averaged about 15 points per game. LeBron 14. Both LeBron and KD averaged, if you round it up, to about 14 points per game. Um, Steph Curry is the first player in Olympic history to record 8 plus 3 points made in back-to-back games, and that was in the semifinal game and the final game. So, I mean, we know it was historic. LeBron James is the first player in Olympic history to lead a team in rebounds per game and assists per game and win gold. He was also named the Olympics MVP. Steph Curry in the Olympics in the first 4 games, he only scored 29 points, only made 5 3-pointers, and was 25% from the 3-point line. The last 2 games, 60 points, 17 3 points made, 65.4% from three. So the guy got hot at the right time. In the knockout rounds, Braun averaged 14 points per game, 7 rebounds, almost 10 assists, 2 steals, with 60, 50, 71 splits. Steph Curry averaged 22.3 points per game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, about 6 3 pointers per game, shooting 60, 63, and 100 splits. In the last 2 games, Curry averaged 30 points per game, 8.5 3 points made, 62% from the field, and 65% from three. This was his first, last, and only Olympics, because he said more than likely he's not going to be there when they come to Los Angeles in 2028. And guess who was in the FIBA All-Star starting 5? Steph Curry and LeBron James. The 3 best players of our era all played all 4 quarter, down 15 in the semifinals, which led us to that comeback against Serbia. Scored the last 12 points of the semis, scored or assisted in the last 24 points of the final game, and won the gold medal. This was the first time we've seen Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant play on the same team in the Olympics. And it was a very great sight to see. LeBron James at one point led the Team USA in points, rebounds, assists, and field goal percentage. And Kevin Durant became the all-time leading scorer in Olympic history. So these guys had an incredible run in the Olympics, winning the gold medal, knocking out Sudan, Serbia, and winning the very championship against France in the gold medal game. Teddy, your thoughts?
Man, I thought that Serbia was going to close it out and win in that semifinal match. I said it in the chat. USA was playing a lot of hero ball at that time. And I would like to take credit for Steph Curry going off these last 2 games, because if you know me, you know if I put something on the parlay, the opposite happens. And what did I do? I picked Steph Curry to go under 2.5 threes in that semifinals game. And he killed my parlay within 2 minutes of the game. So I'll take credit for that, because he was, like Dave mentioned, he was not shooting like himself before that game. But to go undefeated in the Olympics and finish it off with the gold medal, it's incredible. Um, I'm glad that they finished the job, because it would have been very, very disappointing if they didn't come home with the gold. Very disappointing. And man, there's not really much to say about this, but I'm just glad it happened, because if not, there would have been some questions to answer. Let me tell you,
And Noah Lyles would have had a lot to say
a
had
lot,
we not had won that. So
a lot.
shout out to Team USA getting the Avengers together. You know, Captain America, LeBron James doing what he need to do. Along with, and I got to name all the other guys that were on the team. You got Tyrese Halliburton, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Bam Adebayo. All these guys contributed in one way or another. You know, you had Tyrese Halliburton that had the very first ever quintuple double. You know, being on the bench, have all the high fives, the Gatorade handouts, and everything. So he did a great job. You know, he said he was the guy that that was a part of the project and got an A+ without even having to do nothing. So you got that. And then you had the so-called disrespect for not having Tatum in certain games. But hey, I mean, Tyrese didn't play a game. You didn't hear anything about that. Joel Embiid missed an entire game, and you didn't hear anything about that. So yeah, I see your hand, Teddy. Just give I'm gonna give you a moment. I'm gonna give you a moment. But nonetheless, all these guys definitely had to do what they did to contribute to this team to win. Tatum did have a good game where he had 10 and 10 on 10 points, 10 rebounds, so he did contribute more than that guy did. Tyrese played a game, sorry, so he played one game, but that's about it. And that was everyone else pretty much did what they needed to do. We know that Derek White and Drew Holiday played great defense, along with Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo. You know, Joel Embiid had a slow start, but picked it up in a couple of games. You know, Kevin Durant was great off the bench and then started in the final game, which was definitely necessary. And we just, the guys did what they needed to do to win. And Teddy, go ahead and make your Tatum comment.
No, it's not even about Tatum. I mean, it's funny how NBC posted that picture and Tatum wasn't on it. Mm-hmm. But like I said in the chat, if you want to know what I said in the chat, make sure you become a member, because that's something I'm not just going to give out for free. All right. And I saw that Halliburton got hurt. Actually, that's why he didn't play. It came out after the Olympics, so I mean, it was whatever. I'm glad he was able to have fun with it when he posted that picture on Twitter. Right, mm-hmm. That means he was in good spirits. He was just there for kind of the experience, right? He's a young player in the NBA, and for him to be around those guys every day to just soak in everything that they got going on at practice and just being a pro, right? Because you gotta move different when you're around guys like that, and it's definitely gonna help him out. All the young guys on that team, right? Anthony Edwards, that was big for him. You saw he didn't leave KD's side. Every time you saw KD,
it was right there. Hey, and with Sites, he got an autograph and everything. That man was like, "Hey, that's my favorite player ever. I'm having fun," and he made sure he stuck by his side, man.
Yeah, man. I saw a meme. It's like, it was when when KD came off the bus and he started pointing, and then Anthony Edwards just comes like right under his arm, and it's like when your mom tells you got to bring your little brother. So I mean, it was good to see everybody like vibing, you know.
Absolutely.
The fact that we were able to see Curry and LeBron on the same team, right? Two kids from Akron, and just, well, I don't know. Is Curry from Akron? I know he's from Ohio.
Nah, he's from Charlotte. He's from North Carolina.
Okay, all right. I thought he was from Ohio. But to see those great basketball players be able to be on the same team and play the way that they played, it's incredible. It really is. So shout out to USA for bringing home the gold, and now we're on to 2026.
Yep, for the FIBA World Cup. Let's see who will be. Let's see who will be in that. All right, so
some guys.
Congratulations, Team USA men's basketball, for bringing gold again. We expect it to happen again in 2028, but we got to see who's going to be on the team. Because more than likely, like Steph won't be there, LeBron won't be there, and B said he might play for France or Cameroon. Who knows where he's going to go? But it will be interesting to see. But nonetheless,
39.
Exactly.
I don't know if he's going to want to play.
He might not even be in the league.
Exactly.
So, congratulations again, and welcome to the DAWGS Team USA.